Hello, everybody. We are the Side Quest guys, and boy, do we have a deal for you today. We are going to be playing a game that I got Dallin for Christmas.
After he'd given me this gift, I was like, oh, okay, what's it about? And he described it so well, I thought, okay, clearly he's played this before and has history with it. So here we are deciding, hey, let's give it a run, let's play with it. And he knows nothing about it. And I'm like, what?
I don't know nothing about it.
You don't know nothing about it?
No, I was saying I don't know. I know something about it.
He knows a little bit. So we had to read the instructions. You're supposed to have 4 people, at least 4.
We'll make it work.
What is the base game? What are we supposed to do for Business Walrus?
All right, so the basic idea
Besides,
is...
you have to dress up for this game. It's rules.
Yeah, it's the law.
It's rules.
You can actually get sued by the company if you don't dress up. That's part of the...
Yeah, there's a camera in the business cards that is watching you.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah. I can't believe they would do that, but...
And yeah, if you don't play accordingly, they'll come get you.
This game, Business Walrus, it's kind of improv, kind of like
Sure.
an improv game. Basically, the idea is you have to come up with... It's like kind of like Shark Tank. You come up with a business idea, but it has to fit certain qualifications. So you're going to draw different cards, and then the cards that you pick decide what your invention will be, and then also things that it has to include. So maybe in the test run, Dallin's had to have a steering wheel, so like something like that. And then there might be a surprise from the Business Walrus that he might make you.
Which, to make it fun, we'll do the surprise every time just to
Yeah.
kind of spice it up. So the Business Walrus will be the kind of the judge for the round, and then everyone else will be pitching their ideas to them, and then he'll choose whoever has the best, well executed, most clever, most funny, whatever. But since it's just us, whatever, we're just going to have fun with it and see what the heck we can improv and come up with.
He's going to pull the Ask card. The
Okay.
Ask card is going to tell what I need to do. All right, here we go.
All right. Something that gives you an energy boost to help you power through the day.
Oh, okay.
But then am I going to do the little...
Yes, but that comes after. So now I need to choose. All right, so I've got my choice. Now he's going to do a walrus surprise. Not all of these will work, so we'll pick one that works.
The Business Walrus simply cannot get enough of slogans. Pitch a slogan to go with your product.
Okay. All right.
Energy boost, power through the day with a slogan.
Yeah, and with my must-have.
With your must-have.
Okay. So, thank you for taking the time, by the way.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, nice to meet you.
Of
Happy.
course. I'm Walrus.
You're the Business Walrus. Well, and it's nice to meet you. Happy to have the opportunity to shake your flipper here.
Just call me Walrus. My father was Mr. Walrus.
Yeah, you're just Walrus. Okay. Well, thank you. So I came here today to pitch my idea. It's actually an amazing revolutionary product. It's called Happy Mat. Okay.
Happy Mat.
No, it's not Happy Mat. Happy Mat. It's not Happy Mat. It's Happy Mat.
Happy Mat.
Yeah, like in the winter months and when it's dark outside and it's just things can get kind of rough, right? You know how it is, and so it's just you just need a little pick me up every once in a while, right? You need to get like some energy. You need to like boost your spirits a little bit. So I've developed a new product, a revolutionary product called Happy Mat. Happy Mat.
So it sounds like you don't know what your product is.
I know. No, believe me. This is thousands of hours of research and development. I mean, trust me, Mr. Business Walrus, sir. I definitely know.
Just call me Walrus.
Walrus. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Walrus. So the product that my team and I have developed, Happy Mat, is it's a box that you set on your nightstand. When you wake up in the morning, want to get that energy flowing, right? You open the lid, and inside is a tiny man. Okay, his name is Matt. He is from a tiny tribe in the northern foothills of Canada, actually. But they're only about 4 inches tall. Now, he has everything he needs to be self-sustaining in the box. There's a tiny toilet, tiny food, everything like that. But his job, his only goal is to just brighten your day. So it's actually travel size. We have travel Happy Mats. And if you just need a little pick-me-up, you just open the lid. The mats have been trained specifically to give you the boost that you need. So you open, you go, hey Matt, I'm not feeling great right now. And he goes, it's gonna be all right. And you're like, wow, you know what? That does make me feel better. We've developed a slogan for our product. Hey, it's Happy Matt. How are you gonna be happy without that? My ask was must
Must have skin.
Must have skin.
This indigenous tribe
Yeah.
up in northern
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah.
How come no one has ever heard of them before?
Because they're so small.
So what do they get out of all of this? Why would they be willing to go along with your product?
The mats actually are. Mat is just more of a title than a real name. They're actually given a generous salary of $25,000 a year, 401k, health, dental, basically anything they can want. I know 25 seems low. When you're really small like that, actually is a lot more. It goes a lot further.
So what happens when the happy Matt needs a day off, when they need a boost and they need a vacation?
I knew you would ask this question. We actually have a team of round-the-clock mats. They will rotate. They're on shift work.
This Matt's going to up and leave in the middle of the night, and I'm going to see a little person walking in my room.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, but of course, we will provide.
What if you forget there's a little person in your room and you squash them thinking it's a spider, and then you've got murder on your hands because you squashed the Canadian police will get on you.
I will say the good thing about this is that you
just wait until I'm sleeping.
You don't get a full murder charge because of their size. It's only about an eighth of a murder charge. This game is ridiculous. As enjoyable as that was, I'm very much looking forward to being on the receiving end, being the business walrus himself.
It's more fun asking the questions. I'm nervous.
A product for when you're stuck in traffic. All right. The Walrus Surprise. The business walrus does not strike deals with anyone without first running a background check. Assist his vetting by disclosing the worst trouble you've ever been in at the beginning of your pitch. Thank you so much for coming here today. I know I appreciate the time. I appreciate taking the time. Please make yourself comfortable. Have one of these fish in this bowl here. I've prepared.
I do love seafood, sir. I do love it.
It's great to hear. All right, well let's hear what you have for me. I was excited about you. I caught you in the elevator, and I was happy to hear about the pitch you gave me. So I'd love to hear more.
Yeah, before I get started on the actual product itself, just want to let you know, just straight off before we get any further into this, I wanted to let you know once that when I was 7 years old, and I was grocery shopping with my mother, and those little cartons that have all the little snacks you can scoop in a little bag.
Of course, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I would take a bunch of them and fill them up in my pockets, and
of course,
start snacking them on my way out. My mom's wondering what I'm snacking on because I already had the ice cream cone because I was good. I went grocery shopping, but I had to apologize to the grocery store and the clerks and pay for my troubles eventually with chores with my mother because she had to pay for because I was only 7 years old.
I never strike a deal with anyone unless I know more about them. Yeah, you open up to me like that, I feel like we can move on. I feel like we can kind of go through the rest of this pitch with.
Well, a lot of people say what mama don't know don't hurt, but for me, mama's always watching.
Yeah, yeah, she does. She really does.
Let's say you are stuck in traffic, sir. It's
It
happens like daily for most people.
Of course, yeah. Well, I mean, my tank is down the hall here, so I don't really have to deal with the traffic, but.
Well, let's just say, an ordinary folk.
Sure,
9 to 5. People are frustrated. They're cutting you off. You could get pretty heated. So we've got something called the Little Helper.
The Little Helper.
The Little Helper.
Intriguing.
So what this thing does. So I'm just looking at my cards here. I'm a little nervous. This is my first product.
Wow, I would never know. You would never have known. But really, by listening to you, I would never have guessed that.
So the moon orbits our planet. It orbits, spins around us. It's going around.
I am aware of that.
Yeah, you're aware of that. So, the Little Helper is a little AI human head.
Wow.
Yeah. And this AI is supposed to comfort you in time of need. And you can set the mood. You can set the change. You can use the voice. We have famous actors and actresses you can use with their voice recognition. Put it onto comedy mode. You could put it on soothing mode. You could put it on friendship mode. Whatever you need. If you need someone just to keep you awake, this little head is going to be orbiting you all around, keeping you on track to help keep your nerves in check.
I do have a couple of questions already. So me and the other business walruses, we've been we're always getting pitches every day. We did get recently a very similar sounding pitch. It's a product called the Happy Mat. I don't know if you're aware. It sounds revolutionary.
I've heard of them. I've heard of them.
Sounds revolutionary.
No, and I think it's great.
And frankly, the Happy Mat, really, that sounds like So it sounds like an amazing idea.
It does. It
so,
does.
So I just kind of want to know
more.
what's the big difference? What's the difference between your product, and this genius Happy Matt product?
Well, the great thing about this is it's run on solar energy, so you're not gonna have to worry about costs or anything
that's
like
true,
that.
yeah,
It's
it's much
just it's
cheaper.
just charging all the time when you don't need to worry about it. You never know when one of those little boys or girls are gonna start blowing up in your face. Like
That's true.
you know,
That's true. A disgruntled Matt would be
this is AI.
a bad situation.
Yeah, this is AI in control. Whereas them, I'm sure with their wage and salaries and benefits is all
there
very good.
is a
like-
Matt's union,
Yeah,
but I understand.
man,
that
I can't believe the news we've been hearing about this. I did not know about these micro people.
Yeah, I know,
These
it's
mi-
crazy.
yeah, but you'll learn every day.
Yeah.
If you want one of them nicer actresses with a beautiful voice, like you want Scarlett Johansson,
You got Skylar Johansson,
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. I don't know who the heck Scarlett is. If you're feeling very focused, we got Bruce Willis.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Oh, we're gonna live free and die hard. We're gonna get home, bro. But we're gonna get home." I don't know how he sounds.
He
you
doesn't.
know?
So he doesn't say. I mean, he doesn't talk like those words
Hey,
exactly.
I'd have to talk with all of my
yeah.
engineers. We're continuing to work deals that's currently installed right now, but we've got continual partnerships working with other folks, especially.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Can you give me a little sneak peek of maybe one of the bigger names you've got on there?
Oh well, if you want a good comedy one, we got Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, really?
Just talking to you, like he's your stepbrother or something.
Wow,
just
that's-
real personal, like little helpers, little
Oh,
helpers.
that's right, little.
It's a
Help.
little
The,
help.
the name is so good.
It's a little open, little flying AI head around you, but it's there to help you get home safely through your traffic jam.
All right. Well, that was solid.
We should do one more each.
You're the business walrus this time.
I'm the business walrus.
My
Well,
question,
you don't
my question is, does he have the same accent as your salesman character? Because he did he did last time a little bit.
I don't even know anything. A better version of underwear.
Oh, perfect. I've got the perfect one.
By the way, where did you buy this, Cody? Just for people that are curious about getting it.
I just got it at Target.
Okay. A better version of underwear, and here's the walrus surprise. Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
The business walrus admires the ingenuity in how the Lego movie takes an existing product and manages to wring millions of additional dollars from it. In your pitch, describe a blockbuster movie that could be produced based on your product. Welcome, sir. What is your name?
My name is Divine. I know Divine isn't a bit of an odd name.
Yeah,
It's
Divine.
almost like it sounds like you just came up with it off the top of your
Yeah,
head.
it sounds like something you just came up with. But welcome to Walrus headquarters.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy to be here at Walrus Inc.
Well, Divine, let's hope it's inspirational.
I know you were a little bit intrigued when I brought up my revolutionary underwear idea. So the thing about underwear, I'm not sure if you wear underwear. I mean, it might be a little too personal to ask here, but
Well, I'm not like Kramer on Seinfeld. I'm not living out in the wild.
I mean, you
know?
don't have legs, is what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
I just thought you might not. Anyway, so the thing about underwear, you have to take it off, you have to put it on every single day. You have to switch it.
Sure.
Right. The idea that we've come up with is just it's going to change all that. It's a way to change your underwear. It completely eliminates the need for bending over, pulling it off, pulling it on. It makes it so much easier. I've read online that you're a big fan of the ingenuity of the Lego movie.
Oh, I've watched that movie probably over a dozen times.
Yeah, who's your favorite character in the Lego movie?
Oh, I love Batman.
I know that one thing that you and particularly enjoy is that it takes the Lego brand
Sure.
and it just infuses a whole new life into it. And so we actually have decided to do something similar here with our product here. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the movie Terminator. What we've developed is a full experience, right? What this will allow you to do is to change your underwear while engaging in a 4D virtual reality experience, okay? But the neat part is it's all done for you through the use of zippers. I mean, there's lots of zippers on these things.
Oh, I see.
So basically, you step into the chamber, you put on the headset, you stand just kind of nude as the Terminator. If you remember, there is he cannot travel with clothes. So you're already
sure.
fully immersed here,
Sure.
and you start to hear the Terminator music. We've licensed this all through the studio. It's all legit. We've partnered with them already. So this is, we're good to go on this. We've got 17 different scenarios, so it's not, same thing every day. You step in, it just zips them right on you. But it just makes it more fun. It's a great start to your day. It puts a little adventure into your day. You're thinking through the day like, oh, I'm Arnold, right? I have zippy underwear, but I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. What could be better than that starting your day? Any questions?
Well, that's quite the product you got there.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you call it?
It's the Undinator.
The Undinator.
Yeah,
that's clever. That's clever.
We're actually working on deals with the Jurassic World people.
Oh.
But not Jurassic Park, just the Jurassic World.
Oh, interesting.
We're working on a deal with M. Night Shyamalan for his Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. Seems like that one's going to be an easy one. We can easily get that one. And we're actually working on a deal with Marvel. Right now we're trying to get like, kind of an Iron Man kind of putting on your underwear kind of thing. We're trying to get like there's just lots of the different scenarios, just to kind of keep it fresh.
So
just like your underwear, keeping it fresh. So that's actually our slogan, keep it fresh,
Keep it.
Yeah.
So the whole point of this is to minimize as much trouble as possible by putting your underwear on and off, etc.
Yeah.
So isn't having to get the headset, get into place, get into position a lot more hassle than simply just unbuttoning your pants and letting it go?
I mean, you would think that, right? It seems like it would be so simple.
Yeah.
The difference is this is built in. So this is when you're building a house or you're getting an addition on your bathroom. This is built into the wall.
Sounds
walk in,
expensive.
It is a little expensive.
Yeah.
It's about $650,000 to get it installed. But we're not talking your low end clients here. This is like your high end clients. This is like your Skylar Johansson level clients here that can really afford it. So we're not aiming for the bottom here. We're aiming for the high end. So
you want celebrities with these?
Yeah, this is like aimed at celeb. I mean, that's why we're going for the movies. Arnold could relive his glory days in the Terminator. We could get like Robert Downey Jr. reliving. We only need to get a handful of these, and then we've got our money back. We've earned it back.
So these undies are zipped on.
They're
correct?
zipped on. Yeah, there's heavy use of zippers, as I'm required to say.
I worry about wear and tear and unzipping. Especially if someone who's walking around a lot.
Sure.
I mean, those zippers can come right undone.
Well, the good thing about these zippers is that it's this new patented version. They're a new alloy.
This is okay.
Yeah, no, this isn't your typical zippers. I mean, again, it's $650,000. 100,000 of that is just the zippers.
Oh wow!
And there's 19 of zippers on each pair. So it's the odds of failure. I mean, it's next to zero.
So I know a lot of people like to flaunt with their undies. The design, the color.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna look like wearing a zipper, and that might not be sexy to a lot of people.
Well, no, yeah, I sympathize with that. We're actually developing a line of zipper lingerie. We're developing a line of it's just only zippers. It's just one big zipper, like just zips all the way around.
Well, maybe
so
that's
trust me. When you see the designs, you're gonna know. I mean, there's nothing sexier than zippers.
Well, I'll definitely have to see it in action and see what it looks like, and maybe test the comfort.
Yeah, and it goes up to 20 XL. I mean, I don't know your size, but if you're interested in this, we could also give it a shot, and we could give you a little demo.
I'll definitely. My curiosity is piqued for sure.
Yeah,
but I definitely.
It sounds really unnecessary when you first hear it. I know.
Well, very curious. We'll have to definitely see a demo if we progress further.
Sounds good. We're gonna have Dallin do one. We're gonna have Dallin do one more. I will be the business walrus. Oh, this is so good. The ask is a way to memorialize loved ones who have passed away. Here's the walrus surprise. The business walrus believes that the Meow Mix jingle should be considered alongside Beethoven's Fifth and Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries as one of the most beautiful musical compositions ever conceived. Come up with a jingle for your product that will speak to his soul in a similar way.
Oh my gosh.
once again, I want to thank you for taking the time.
Yes, thank you for letting me come in to talk about this product with you today.
Well, and I appreciate you meeting me at my home office. I mean, it's I know it's a little wetter and colder than you used to for an office downtown.
Nothing is harder than the loss of a loved one.
Of course,
nothing harder.
I would agree with that.
Nothing harder. So we want to make sure that we can do multiple ways to help you remember your loved one.
Of course. I mean, it's the hardest thing someone can go through, of course.
Hardest thing. So, of course, this is a hologram that will produce 4D pictures of
4D
of your life with this individual, or just memories of this individual.
Wow.
But here's the real kicker. We thought, what is more homely and welcoming than the smell of Sunday dinner when you all sat around together?
Yeah, of course.
So right now, this is the only dinner that we have implemented as a beta test. But we thought it's a good start as roast beef dinner.
Roast beef, of course. Everyone's Sunday dinner.
Roast beef. So you're gonna have the constant aroma of roast beef.
I appreciate you coming in here. I really do. But I'm not sure why you're laughing. I don't know what's.
Sorry, sir.
I don't know what's so funny. I mean, I'm a walrus. Is that why you're laughing?
No, sir.
That's racist.
Not at all. Sorry. I laugh when I'm nervous. So
okay.
I apologize.
No, it happens to all of us.
And so while you get to enjoy those memories,
sure.
that constant aroma of roast beef dinner just kind of sets that happy Sunday home feel.
Well, and they say smell is linked to memory.
Yeah.
So I see where you're going with that.
There's multiple foods that we want to do, but right now we figured, as a good tester, most people have enjoyed that.
So what's your first? That's your first one. What are some other ones that you're thinking of including there?
I don't know. We want some pizza. We want some spaghetti and meatballs, fresh bread.
Of course, like grandma. Of course, like grandma makes.
Just like grandma.
My grandma smells like fish and things like that.
Yeah, we definitely have seafood platters.
Wow.
We're really hoping that with fan feedback that we can implement more dishes, so that's more personal for them.
So it's just a. I mean, what's the difference between this and say Glade kind of plug-in thing where you could just put in a smell? I mean, couldn't you just do that? I mean, what's the difference here?
You're gonna have to constantly buy new.
Sure. Oh, and this just works forever.
This filter just works.
Wow, that sounds impossible.
It just works. It just works.
You can customize it.
So if you want to add more pictures and memories, so you will need internet access for that, and you'll have to set up an account to be able to customize it on a computer or a smartphone.
That's amazing. That sounds truly incredible.
Yeah.
Another question here is, so what does this have to do with kind of remembering someone? Isn't this just kind of a forever air freshener?
Well, there are plenty of senses out there for just every ordinary life. We figure
you're kind of specializing.
There's not enough attention to detail to those who have passed. This just adds another level of depth.
Oh. In a past life, I was actually a music producer before I was the business walrus.
Oh, I see.
Or not I owned a record label rather.
Sure.
And so the one thing that will always kind of get me excited about a product is a good jingle.
Sure.
And I'm sure you've got a kind of melancholy, sad kind of memorial themed jingle, I would imagine, right?
So we've been working on multiple jingles that we want to be respectful.
Wow, multiple. So do you have a demo of each of them I could hear, or
just one right now? Because
no, I'd really like to hear.
Because we just respectful for the whole purpose of passing on, but something that kind of,
so it's peppy and respectful.
Peppy and respectful.
I would certainly love to hear that.
Yeah. So. The jingle is, you may be lost, but you're never far away. Smell and see right in your home.
Oh, wow. So it just kind of went away from the rhyme scheme. Just kind of focusing on the...
We're not worried about rhymes.
Sure,
We're not worried about rhymes.
Well, I mean, why would you worry about rhymes at a time like that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you said you were working on multiple. I mean, I'd love to hear a little demo of another one of the jingles you've thought of here. I mean, I really have to insist. I mean, that's kind of the thing that gets me excited about a product, So I've really got to hear it.
Well, they may be dead, but don't lose them in the head.
Okay, yeah, I see why that one didn't.
It didn't work.
So yeah, let's. Why don't you come in this back room here? I've got some ice. That's it though. and we can. You know,
It's
we can
fine.
chat
I
some
already
more.
forgot our jingle, so it's okay.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you can maybe come up with another one if you.
I'm
if you have
sure.
the time.
I'm sure I could
Okay.
come up with another one.
Well, thanks again. I appreciate it.
I forgot I needed to do a jingle, and I didn't think about it at all during that whole time. And then I'm like, oh crap! That's right. I needed a jingle.
I love this game, and we're not even playing it the right way. This would be so much funnier with a big group.
This isn't for the living. It's only after someone's died.
Oh man, I'm dying, man. This is so funny.
This is a fun game. It is Business Walrus.
Yeah. You can, like I said, you can find it at Target. You can find it online.
It's supposed to be at 4 to 20. And
Yeah.
we did not play it right, but we gave you kind of a fun gist.
Highly recommend. Highly recommend this game.
Goof off and laugh off
Yeah.
at this situation.
If you are watching this on YouTube, go ahead and check out our podcast, Side Quest Guys the podcast. I'm gonna post this as a full episode. Side Quest Guys the podcast, available anywhere you find podcasts. Thanks for watching, guys.
we appreciate it.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a weird release schedule the past while here. We're back.
We say this every time.
Must have motion sensors. Must constantly be orbiting the Earth at 20,000 miles per hour. Buy this game. It's hilarious.